Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Red Wings news and rumors video here at the Hockey Writers. I'm your host, Matthew Zator, as always, joined in by Jordan Orth, who covers the Red Wings here at the site. Jordan, how's it going?
Good. Rough week to watch minus the comeback, but hopefully on the greener pastures this week.
For sure. Yeah, it's not as positive as our last video. We were talking about a 5-game winning streak. All was good. Everything was great. And then they, a couple games on the road where they were didn't play very well, got blown out, and then came back home as always. I mean, they're playing really well at home. They got a 5-game winning streak at home right now, and came back from 4-0 down against the Blues and won 6-4. So I mean, 6 straight goals. I don't think that was expected. I don't know how many fans turned off the game after they're down 4-0. Some people do. I'm guilty of it when you go down that much. But in the NHL these days, it seems like comebacks. It doesn't matter how much you're up, and Red Wings were able to do it. What'd you see in that game? We'll talk about the road struggles a little later. But what'd you see in that game that kind of maybe gives some positivity going forward here?
Well, you look at it if it was, say, a year or two ago when they go down 4-0, you can almost guarantee there's not a comeback happening. The fact that they answered the bell and decided, okay, we're not going to finish off a game like this. You didn't have anybody give up. You had your bottom 6 guys. They were really leading the charge for the most part until they started getting the ball rolling, and the Brinkett finally gets off the skid he was on. He couldn't buy one to save his life leading up to that game. It was nuts to watch, just post after post, helmets, deflections, whatever. But I mean, it was impressive to watch. It was 2 totally different teams it looked like out there. But when they were down 4-0, by the time they took the lead to win, it was just, again, it was impressive to see. You don't want to have to be in that position, but to be able to make that comeback does give you hope that, okay, maybe they can take that momentum, turn it into more tomorrow night or whenever we're playing the Blues, which would probably be tomorrow or tonight. I mean, you roll into that game, maybe get some momentum going. You got a road trip coming up, big one. You want to get some momentum rolling early on with it. So hopefully that gives them something to build off of.
For sure. And the thing is, like you say, like Jonathan Berggren got his second goal. JT Compher, he hasn't been scoring a lot this season too. He had his second. You mentioned DeBrincat, Simon Edvinsson. I mean, empty netter there. One of them was an empty netter. He scored as well. So I mean, we got the game winners too. So it was some encouraging things. And Emmitt Finnie scores another goal. I mean, and that's a good segue into him because he's been like, I don't know. Have we had an episode where we haven't talked about him? I don't think so. I think we've talked about it in every one of them. And he's second in rookie scoring right now, 1 point behind Ivan Demidov, who, I mean, a lot of people kind of had him as the favorite going into this season and winning the Calder. He's tied with Zeev Buium for second, and right there with Matthew Schaefer, who's also in the conversation. Has he entered that? I don't think if you had him on your ballot, I would commend you but I don't think anyone did. Do you see him potentially? I mean, I guess this production would have to continue, but has he entered that conversation?
I think as of right now, yeah. I mean, it's not even just the numbers that he puts up. Yeah, it's going to be the biggest thing they look at, but just the way he plays. I mean, he plays, I don't want to say hard-nosed, but he does the dirty things too. He does it all. He's not just a guy that puts himself in a position to score goals or anything. I mean, he does every last little bit that he can on both ends of the ice. And if he can continue to produce, he doesn't have to produce at the rate he's producing right now, but I think he's definitely entered the race and he's got a shot. Like you said, I don't think anybody had him remotely close to being anywhere near the top at the beginning of the season, but we'll take it.
Yeah. 7th round pick. I mean, 7th round pick in 2023. Not a lot of Calder Trophy. I'm not going to say win. He's going to win it, but there's not a lot of 7th round picks that are in this conversation. They're always first rounders, maybe second rounders as well. But guys like this aren't usually there. 8 points in 9 games. He's been really on fire lately. He's got we'll be talking about his first 3-point night in October 19th. And then he's on a 4-game point streak actually right now. So, and 4 goals in that span. And we talked about his ice time. He's playing like first line ice time now, 19 minutes. He had the 13 minutes against the Sabres, but pretty much around the 18-19 mark lately. He's being trusted as well. And at the beginning of the season, he was hovering around that 12, 13-ish range. As McClellan he's now trusting him as a top line guy now.
It seems like it, yeah. I mean, ride the hot hand. He's playing well. He's playing great with Larkin up on that top line, whether it's him or whoever they're shuffling the lines up. I mean, ride the chemistry, let him play. If he plays well, put him out there. He's playing penalty kill. He's checking the boxes. Keep playing him.
Yeah, I mean, may as well. I mean, he's producing. He's playing well. Play him as much as you can. So yeah, very impressive, Emmitt Finnie. And I'm sure we'll be talking about him next week as well. And if he continues on this, for sure. All right, now going from positivity to some negative stuff, and that is the Red Wings' struggles on the road. They're, like we mentioned, their 5-game winning streak at home. On the road's a different story. They've only won 1 game. They haven't really been on the road very much. They're 1-2. It's not like they've got this huge record playing there, but they are going on the road again here. I got the last 2 games on the road were tough. And this was this past week. Why do you think this is such a different team on the road than at home?
I honestly don't know. I don't know if it's because you can't say it's because they've got a lot of young kids that haven't experienced it. I don't know if I really don't know. I don't know if it's they don't have the energy to feed off from the home crowd. It's kind of mind blowing, honestly, how you go from looking like you do at home, like you said, they're the 5-game win streak at home, and then you go and it's just like what's happening here? Like it's almost like you don't know. The Red Wings of 2 or 3 years ago that just couldn't put anything together. The defense is just all over the place, and I honestly don't know why they struggle. It's kind of weird, but you got to get it straightened out if you want to be a playoff team, plain and simple. So
yeah, I mean, you play half your games on the road,
right?
So I mean, even if you had a perfect record at home, I'm sorry, you're not winning. You're not making the playoffs if you have a bad record on the road. I mean, it is weird how some teams there are teams that don't play well at home, which is even more baffling, and do really well on the road. And that was the case with the Canucks last season. They were horrible at home, but went on the road, a 10-game winning streak at one point. I don't know. It is very weird. Certain things between the home and the road, and hopefully the Red Wings kind of fix that, because you do need to win some games when you're away from your home rink, for sure. So they have to fix that. All right, for continuing on the negative part of it here, and that's Red Wings missing Patrick Kane. And he started out the season really well, had quite a few points, and then he's been out, the last 4 games now. And they really have missed him. Do you think he seems to be. There was talk he was going to be back last game, and he's on the road coming back. But what have you seen from the Red Wings without him in the lineup?
The first thing, you look at the chemistry with him and DeBrincat. Yeah, DeBrincat's able to still score and stuff, but that lacking there does take a little bit away from that second line, and then you're shuffling the lines up to try and find the right lineups to work out with him out of the lineup. It definitely is a trick for McClellan to have to pull off. But you even look at the power play. He doesn't seem like he's not the guy who runs the power play, but a lot of the stuff does run through him. Mm-hmm. And with him not on the power play, it is kind of a shot in the leg, because you're missing one of the better playmakers. Probably in the last 10, 15 years when healthy. He's got whether it's the shot, the passing ability. You're missing that on the power play. It's definitely going to be something that you're not going to be able to 100% fill.
Mm. Yeah, and we talked about in the season preview about him staying healthy, and that, relatively he has. This is his first bit here, and of course, very early in the season, and he's been out for a bit here, and it's good that it's not a long-term type thing, but when it looks like he's going to come back and then he's ruled out, it's always that bit of thing where you're like, okay, what is it here? So yeah, and hopefully he does come back. And anytime you get older, you're getting older, these injuries seem to take longer to come back from. And hopefully he'll be back soon because they really do need him in that top six. And he still shows to be a very impactful player, even at his age. So yeah, they definitely notice that he's out of the lineup. All right, other roster moves here, and we were talking about when this was going to happen with some of the young guys, and happened was today, I believe.
Yes.
Michael Brandsegg-Nygård getting sent down to the Grand Rapids Griffins. Not really a surprise. We were kind of talking about maybe he was going to be the guy that was going to go down. He's not been producing at the level of Emmitt Finnie, not at all. Do you think that's the right move? I had sent back down there.
100%. It gives them. It's not like he was playing bad, but like you said, the offensive numbers just weren't there. Defensively, he was great. I mean, he was good in the defensive zone. Showed no problems. I mean, he was second on the team in hits.
Mm-hmm.
He has no problem throwing the body around. I think going down to Grand Rapids, getting that, he'll probably end up getting top 6 minutes playing. He'll gain the confidence offensively, get his stick hot. I mean, who knows? Maybe he ends up back in the NHL, maybe a few weeks, month. Mm-hmm. Nobody knows. I mean, it just really depends on if he can get his game going. I mean, he only had a handful of games last year with Grand Rapids to get used to the North American game too. It takes time for kids coming over, so give him a little bit more time. Got his feet wet and seeing what he needed to work on. So yeah, I definitely think that is 100% the right move for him to be down in Grand Rapids right now.
Sure, and he's going to be going to a winning team. Griffins still haven't lost a game. They're 5-0 to start the season. So, I mean, he's going down to a winning environment. So that's always good. And he'll help them for sure. So, yeah, it was a good move. I think, he'll got some lessons in the NHL. And we'll see how he kind of applies that in the AHL. And when he'll be back, he's probably one of the first call-ups anyway. With any other injuries that happen. So yeah, it definitely, but I think he was probably going to be the one going down if anyone was going to, and we'll see how he does down there. All right. Well, that's another news and rumors for the Red Wings here. We'll hopefully be talking about a bunch of wins next week and that they've figured out their game on the road because they've got a few games here away from Little Caesars Arena here. So we'll see how they do, but make sure checking out everything at thehockeyriders.com. We've got articles for most of the games, recaps, takeaways, lots of fun stuff you can take a look at there. And, of course, check out all of our Substack newsletters. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do there. I'd keep up to date on all of our articles over at the site. And then, of course, all of our other YouTube videos and all the other news and rumors we got out there. But until our next one, we'll see you next time.